So what's the deal with future content? We're on October now, guys. We're heading into the last quarter of the year. We did recently have a roadmap, and we do know that we're getting another expansion pack. We've already gotten the stuff pack, and it was listed that there is more coming, but more wasn't specified. It seems as though we aren't getting any more kits to finish off the year. We have the community voted ones coming next year, but could we be getting another game pack? Honestly, over on TikTok, these cryptic replies that the official Sims team had left in the past, I hope you guys have not forgotten about them, because I sure haven't, and I know Lyric Simmer 97 on Twitter hasn't. But I want to remind you that the Sims team uses the fairy emoji, the horse emoji, and the car emoji. Now, we've already gotten horses, a whole expansion pack for those, and keep in mind all three of these emojis were used and teased before we received horses. So are fairies and cars something that we can expect to see sometime either this quarter or maybe even next year? I know cars are highly requested and have been for years, and honestly at this point I am personally beginning to lose hope in them, but I feel like it could really change the game. Not just if they added cars, driveways, garages, and it worked kind of like Sims 2 where you get into your car, pull out of your driveway, fade off into a loading screen, but if we had the option for fixer-upper cars like we had in both The Sims 2 and The Sims 3, and also a lot of idle animations and interactions for when they're either just sitting in the garage or sitting in the driveway, maybe chilling with friends and listening to music, woohooing in the car, the windows getting all foggy and steamy. I'd say we're desperately in need of some new woohoo spots. That would be a good place to introduce them, and honestly at first I was thinking if we ever got cars, they would introduce them as a free patch update, but seeing what they did with horses, taking them out of a pets expansion that we had for The Sims 3 and giving them their whole expansion pack, yeah, I would not be surprised if cars were not a free patch update but were a full-fledged expansion pack as well. Would not be surprised one bit. I don't think that's going to be the theme of the expansion that's going to be closing the year though, and you know, quarter 4 expansions usually come in November, guys, and we usually get a trailer 1 month before they're released. So I'm thinking the announcement of this expansion is imminent. I think it's coming sometime this month, most likely within the next couple of weeks, and you know what that means. If that is in fact a scenario, then we are likely going to start seeing expansion pack leaks on those third-party gaming retailer websites pretty soon, maybe within the next week or two, maybe 3 weeks, maybe even sooner than that. So you detectives better keep an eye out. I sure know I will be. Now the last thing that I want to mention here, fairies. Occults are being broken down into game packs. We saw it with vampires, we saw it with spellcasters, and even werewolves. We know fairies are highly requested, and them using this emoji makes me think, okay, they're probably going to get their own game pack with their own fledged out system as well, but could that be coming quarter 4 this year or sometime next year? Who knows, but I think that's another possibility for future content. I'd even go to say near future content. It's been a minute since we've gotten a game pack, so I feel like we're about due for one of those, even though it wasn't explicitly stated on the roadmap. What are your thoughts? What do you think is coming quarter 4 now that we are absolutely in quarter 4? We still have the expansion pack, and what else do you think we're gonna be seeing for the rest of the year in The Sims 4? Share your thoughts below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and happy life simming.